so many things to talk about with this type of toner, guys. I can't even tell you how excited I am that Adeline decided to make this. Yes, food is good. I'm excited about it because I already knew the benefits of acids for the skin and for exfoliating, for regenerating, for repairing. But I wasn't a fan of you know, a lot of the products out there and the fact that they were chemical and synthetic based. And when Adeline decided that she wanted to make an acid that was completely natural and all from fruits, I was literally elated that day. I was so excited because you know, if you know all of the benefits of like some of the fruits that we have the options to use, they can do incredible things for your skin. So you know, we have this wonderful benefit of an alpha hydroxy acid, but we don't have any, there's no chemicals in there and there's no synthetics in there. It's just all just wonderful fruits in there working on your skin for you, doing everything without having to have any of those negative effects of anything synthetic or chemical. It's just incredible. I'm just really excited about it. So the first thing I thought you guys would want to know is about like the basis of an acid and like what that means. You know, what is that and why do we want it? What's it for? So basically there's two different types of acids. There's AHAs and there's BHAs. The BHAs are your more aggressive acids. Those are the ones that are gonna go deeper into the skin. And then there are your AHA acids, which is the one that we have, our strawberry exfoliating toner. Here it is. Yay! Our cocktail toner. And this is an AHA. So the difference is this is going to be your gentler one. It also is the one that you know, you can easily get from a lot of different fruits because those acids are already present in the fruits that you can use as your ingredients. So it's basically your gentler acid. The nice thing about that is, like for people with sensitive skin especially, which I know we have a lot of people in this group that have sensitive skin, you know, that are gonna be worried about just the word acid, you know, and I'm sure that makes a lot of you nervous, and I don't blame you. You know, whenever you hear that word, you're thinking of something that's going to be aggressive and that's going to be unkind to you, especially for those of you that are sensitive and that are you know, have to be careful what you put on your skin. But I was doing some reading about it, and actually the nice thing about AHA acids is whenever you need to do a lot of repair on your skin, you need to get rid of a lot of dead cells. The reason why those AHAs are going to be better than, say, an abrasive is because they're going to get rid of those dead cells without causing inflammation, which is really awesome. Hi, Natalie. I'm glad you're here, sweetie. So yeah, so the nice thing for our people with sensitive skin, again, is that it's gonna get rid of those dead cells without causing inflammation in the skin, and that inflammation is what, you know, that's what you see. That's that redness happening and those patches happening, and you know, those little areas of your skin that are just screaming and upset. That's inflammation happening. That's you seeing inflammation happening on your face. So so I just wanted to say that. I wanted to get that out there. So that we can kind of cross that hurdle for the people that are, you know, that do have sensitive skin and that were nervous about that. I also, Ginger, this is not a beauty water. This is, oh, is it better than beauty water? That's what you said. You can't really compare the two. I mean, I guess you kind of can, because a beauty water is very mildly exfoliating, or your beauty water that's something that's going to have like the tiniest little bit of soap in it. And your exfoliating toner is going to be like a second step. So beauty water is something that you're going to want to cleanse with, and then a toner is something that you're going to want to follow up with. And the nice thing about having a toner before you start your essence and your serum steps is it's taking you know, all of those dead skin cells and everything that you kind of like brought up to the surface while you were cleansing, you know, especially with, you know, the Korean Beauty where you do your double cleanse, is that you're taking all those dead cells and you're getting rid of them. So instead of, you know, just kind of pushing them around when you put your serums on. So it's nice because it's going to take those and it's going to get rid of them, and it's going to give you a nice clean slate to put everything on there. So so the direct answer to your question of is it better than a beauty water is that it cannot. I don't really think you can compare the two. Hi, Dawn. Yeah, no problem. So we got over the sensitive skin hurdle. The other thing I wanted to mention though too, another thing I was reading up on with AHAs and with acids, any kind of acid that you use, any kind of toner, any kind of exfoliator like this, if you don't feel anything happening, anything at all, it's not working. So, and the reason why I wanted to say that is because the first time you use it, you are going to feel it. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean it in a negative way at all. But I just want anyone thinking about it to be prepared for that. And then that's a good thing, because what you're actually feeling is you're feeling those acids penetrate your skin cells so that they can be repaired. And if you're not feeling anything, it's not penetrating. If it's not penetrating, it's not going to help. So we want to feel that. We want to feel something happening. It does. It feels very, very warm. Yep. Yes, it does. I would say stronger than, like, say, Magic Dragon, if any of you used that before, or maybe a little stronger than Beauty Water. But the nice thing, you know, just because we are, you know, talking about the summer box too, this is an element of the summer box. Pretty much everything else in the summer box is soothing and is healing and calms inflammation and, you know, detoxifies. So, you know, while you're going to have your acid that you know, is going to actually, you know, it's going to make you feel something because it's doing all that repair, you have everything else in there. You know, you've got your aloe and cucumber mist, you've got your red wine press serum, you've got your goat milk and rice cleanser, or I'm sorry, your bamboo cleanser. So those are all going to calm the skin down while it's trying to speed up that repair. So that's a good thing. So they're all going to work together really well. So you're not just going to be left, you know, with that sensation. You're going to have other things to calm it down a little bit and make it feel better. What you say is true. Chemical exfoliants are better for sensitive skin than physical ones. Yes, they are, Natalie. That's true. So if you're going to, you know, and that's why I wanted to mention that, especially for those of you with sensitive skin, you know, especially when you need to do some repair, you got to choose. You know, there's physical exfoliants and there's the chemical exfoliants. And the chemical exfoliants are going to be kinder to you. So this is a better choice. Yeah. So I found so much on this, I had to stop writing stuff down because there's so many facts about so many things. But just a few quick things. AHAs and things that they do, they encourage shedding of old, sun-damaged skin. That's one of the things they do. They smooth wrinkles. They clear blemishes. So whenever we're younger, we have these glue-like lipids in that holds all of our skin cells together. And as we age, those glue-like lipids actually get stronger, which, you know, it's kind of counterintuitive to me, you know, because if you're trying to compare it to collagen, but it's not the same thing. So we're talking about a lipid that holds all the cells together. And the problem with that is when your body's trying to get rid of dead skin cells, those lipids that are getting stronger as you age, they won't let them go. They won't let them escape from your face. So you see, you know, you're exfoliating, you're doing all this stuff and you're cleansing, but your dead skin cells won't go away. So the thing that it's going to do is it's going to help kind of dissolve that like glue substance that's holding everything together so that those dead cells can escape, and so that you can have nice healthy skin, you know, appearing underneath that, which is wonderful. So yeah, exactly, which that's why your skin gets dull, because they can't, you know, the dead skin cells, they're coming to the surface, but you're not getting rid of them. They won't go away. So this is going to help with that. And that's why you feel the sensation when you put it on, because you're feeling it penetrating, you know, each layer of that skin, so that it can do the work to bring everything that you don't want to the surface. Besides that, it creates a more effective barrier for your skin, so it's going to hydrate. It's going to make your skin better at protecting itself. And obviously anything that's going to help hydrate, you know, that's how you create the barrier, the lipid layer on the top, so that your skin is protected. And it's gonna be, I just think it's all around gonna be great. It's gonna be great for dry skin, it's gonna be great for acne, it's gonna be great for oil, it's gonna be great for sensitive skin. I honestly can't think of anyone that it wouldn't be good for. Specifically for me, guys, hi Adeline, I'm glad you're here. Oh, I understand about puppies and babies and, you know, all the things that interrupt, you know, in the middle when you're trying to get something done. So we talked about everything that it does, oh, except for the pigment spots. It's going to help with that too. It's going to help with hyperpigmentation, which, guys, since I started using this, and I've only used it 4 times now, I think, I've already started seeing more lightening. I've seen, you know, some of the early aging going on, starting to disappear at a more rapid rate than I had in the previous months I'd been using the other products. So this takes everything you're already using from Sabbatical Beauty. It takes that money you've already invested and it makes it work better. So if that doesn't make it sound like a good investment, I don't know what does. Because to me, this is going to be one of the most important things I've ever used, because it's going to take everything else I'm putting on and it's going to make it work so much better. So I'm so excited about it. Besides that, we've got ingredients. Guys, my goodness. I could have talked about this for an hour if I'd wanted to. Obviously, we can't do that. We don't have that kind of time. And that's just because of all the ingredients that Adeline chose to put in this. I could talk about each one individually for so much time, just because they're all so amazing. We've got aloe. We talked about aloe whenever we did the unboxing. We all already know a lot about aloe, at least probably most of us do. You know, it heals, it soothes, it reduces inflammation, it's good for sunburns, it's good for so many things. It hydrates. So that's our first ingredient, guys. So, you know, while we're talking about all the things that this is doing and how it is gonna, you know, it's gonna warm up a little bit, you've got aloe as your first ingredient in there to help calm everything down while it's working. You've got strawberry. Strawberry is really high in vitamin C, helps with oil production, and we all, you know, there's also vitamin C is a really good antioxidant, and antioxidants, of course, are good for protecting your skin from the elements. You know, the kind of radicals that can cause aging, that can cause cancer, you know, all that bad stuff that we don't want anything to do with. Vitamin C is amazing. We've got passion fruit. A friend paid big money for chemical peels. It helped her sun damage. I'm not into face turning flaming red, then peeling off in big pieces. Oh, that sounds awful. See, that's, no. I don't think skincare should be like that. I don't think it should be any more aggressive than this. That this is fine. We don't need to be peeling layers of skin off. It's something that should be happening. And that's what's great about natural skincare, guys, and that's why this is where I am. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to stay. You know, because we've found a place that, you know, with someone who understands that you can do all of that repair naturally, and those things are going to happen a little bit slower, but that's what we want, because anytime you do something naturally, it's going to cause a lasting effect. You know, not something that just makes your face look really good for, you know, a couple days, and then, you know, and then it goes away, and you've wasted all this money and had all this irritation, had to go through all this stuff. We don't need to go through that. That's just not necessary, guys. Don't do that to your face. It's not nice. So, hey, Carol, I'm glad you're here. Yay. All right, so we talked about strawberry and passion fruit. Passion fruit also has vitamins B, A, and C in it. Guys, it's another amazing antioxidant. These are all, by the way, and all of these ingredients, if you guys ever want to get healthier, get these things into your diet. They're going to be amazing for your health. I could talk about that all day as well, but, you know, obviously I'm not going to. Kiwi is good for cleansing. That's another one of our ingredients. It's good for cell regeneration. It lightens acne scars. It's going to help. It has vitamins E and C. It has omega-3 fatty acids in it. So fatty acids obviously are going to be good for like the lipid layers in the skin. You know, we want stuff like that to help build that barrier back up. It's healing. It restores the pH of your skin. This is all just kiwi. Just kiwi. That's just one of the ingredients. We have mangosteen is another one of the ingredients. Helps acne and cell repair. And then it also has vitamins B, C, calcium, iron, magnesium, copper, manganese, phosphorus, and it's just like a powerhouse of vitamins and minerals. It's amazing. And all of those things are really, really good for your skin, for healing and brightening, getting rid of hyperpigmentation. And I've really seen that repair speed up just in the past week. It's incredible what this stuff is doing for. It is a fruit basket. It's true. It's a fruit basket in a bottle that repairs your skin. It's amazing, and it really does smell like a cocktail. I can't even talk about the smell because it's just so. I could sit and smell this all day. But hi, Rachel. Thanks for coming. And Foon. Yay, girls. And then we have pineapple in here also, too. Another amazing fruit for your health. It's got vitamins C and vitamins A. Also an antioxidant, anti-aging, anti-inflammatory. And that's, I had brought up before why we want the anti-inflammatories. Because, you know, while you're repairing, sometimes you can notice a little bit of irritation, but you've got things in there at the same time that your skin's getting repaired that are going to calm it down. So you've got such a good balance in here of things that are going to, you know, do the, you know, the cell repair, but also calm your skin down at the same time. Pomegranate, also really high in vitamin C. It's an amazing antioxidant. I drink pomegranate juice whenever I can find it. It's amazing for your health. It's one of the best antioxidants out there, honestly. Pomegranate also prevents hyperpigmentation as well as helping with it. So while it's helping the ones that you already have, it's going to help prevent you from getting more of them. So that's pretty cool, you know, because we always need prevention as well as repair, you know, so that we're not ruining the canvas that we've just created by getting even more problems in the future. And then jujube is another antioxidant. Helps with inflammation, pigmentation, and wrinkles. Guys, these ingredients are incredible. Like I said, I could have talked about these all night. All night. It's just the most amazing cocktail. It really does. It smells. We gotta smell it again, don't we? We should. And the strawberry is definitely the strongest scent. But everything else in there, it just smells like somebody took a tropical fruit salad and put it in a bottle for your face. It smells so amazing, guys. Also, too, and I didn't tell you guys this, I decided to wait because I wanted to make sure we got a few people here beforehand. I already did a double cleanse, so that's why I'm wearing my handy dandy headband tonight. So I did a double cleanse. I started with VCCO, which I usually do for 15 minutes or so, as long as the grits come out. And that's another thing, guys. Since I started using this, I thought I was done getting rid of the grits in my face and all of the, you know, the clogged pores, because my breakouts had gone away for the most part. And I started using the toner this week, and I started getting grits again, like literally jumping out of my pores, like just crazy. So I've been going through what I went through when I started all over again. But I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not purging. I haven't had any breakouts this week. But my pores are just cleaning out. And I think that's wonderful. That's a good thing, because that's why my skin is dull. It's because I still had more stuff in there that needed to come out, and then it needed a little bit of help from an acid, and it's working. So anyways, so we're gonna put this on. I want you guys to see what I do. So I told you I did the double cleanse. I started with VCCO until I didn't get any more grits out of my face, and I got a handy dandy cotton pad. And then I followed that up with the bamboo cleanser. Now we are going to apply our exfoliating toner. So I just want you guys to see what it looks like and how like sheen it makes your face. It's just so nice. Like it's like silky. And so you're gonna apply this all over. No, Adeline had said that, you know, if you guys are worried about it being drying, that you could just use it on spot areas, you know, for any oily areas. But I do have dry cheeks, like I told you guys, and I get dry above my eyebrows, and I've been using it all over, and my cheeks have not been dry, as long as I apply a good moisturizer like after sun before I leave the house. So so I think we got it all over. Waiting for this toner is not fun. It's the anticipation, it makes it more exciting. Guys, I'm anticipating getting a full-size bottle of this stuff, and I already have it. Like, that's, so just so you know, I'm kind of like in that boat with you. Also, too, guys, I'm only using this every other day right now, just to give my skin some time to get used to it. So I think we've got it all over now. So I don't know if you guys can see, you know, it's kind of like, it made my face like really like glowy and silky. It's a really, really nice feeling. So anyway, does anybody have any questions? So we did the application, we talked about the ingredients, we talked about why it's going to be good. Every other day is a good amount. Yep, that's what I'm doing for now. Because actually the first time I used it, I could still feel it working the next morning. And when I say I could feel it, I mean like a slight tingle. Like, it's almost like I could feel my skin being like, okay, like let's go, let's fix this. And then each time you put it on, that sensation gets less and less strong. So what I would say, if you guys, like, you know, when it comes time to spot treat it, just if you're worried, or if you need to make yourselves feel better about it, spot treat again. You know, if it gets a little warmer than you're comfortable with the first time, spot treat again in a couple days. See if it still feels the same way. And then when you see that that sensation is less than it was the first time, then hopefully that'll, you know, you'll be like, okay, this is what it's going to be like. You know, it's going to feel a little stronger the first time, and then that sensation's going to, you know, lessen as the process goes on. Did I get any redness from it? A little bit, just a little. And just the first day. And I mean, you guys can see I just put it on, and I'm not seeing any redness right now. But yeah, the first time I think there was a little bit of redness. I'm gonna look and see if there's any comments that I'm missing or questions that you guys might have. Let's make sure and see. So yeah, Madeline, just a teensy bit of redness, but nothing crazy. Welp. Okay, let's see if I missed any comments. Do you still use beauty water before this? I do, Foon. On the off days, so every other morning right now I am using the cleansing grains after I use my bamboo cleanser, and then on the mornings that I don't use the cleansing grains, I use the bamboo cleanser, and then I use the beauty water, and then I use the toner. So I'm using the cleansing grains on one morning, and then I'm using the toner on the other morning, just so I'm not using an abrasive on the same morning I'm using the. I just think that that's, for me, you know, just, I think that that's a good way to get the benefits of both without trying to make my skin do too much all at once, I guess. How does it feel near your eyes? I actually just applied it under my eyes. Let me do that a little bit again. I've been doing it all over, guys, and I'm not feeling any negative effects at all. And actually my eyes are very, very sensitive. I guess actually I could have even included that whenever I did my initial, you know, initiation into this. I am sensitive around my eyes, just around my eyes. It's the only place. But my eyes, whoo, guys, they're super, super sensitive. I have to be really, really careful. Like, the only products I use around my eyes right now are Bright Eyes and Magic Dragon and RWPS, but I try to use the gentler stuff. And even with Bright Eyes, I have to be very careful. I have to keep it like down here, and because stuff, I have like really deep tear ducts, and it gets in there easy. But yeah, it feels good around my eyes. Let's see if I missed any other questions, guys. I don't think I did. Does anybody have any other questions? You'll blog your routine soon? Yeah, my blog with my routine will go up tomorrow, I think. It either went up tonight or it's going up tomorrow. It'll be early this week. And I put my full routine in there, guys, and my full routine is pretty intense sometimes, so it's all in there. Bright eyes bothered my iris, so I had to quit. Madeline, I don't know if this helps, but as far as bright eyes goes, when I started just staying right under here, I was good with it. I was trying to blend it up here, and I probably shouldn't have been doing that. So I just do it right underneath, and it works really great for me. So, do you guys have any other questions? Let me make sure we're not missing anything here. Any other questions, guys? No? All right, well, I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. And I hope everybody has a good night and a good day at work tomorrow. All right. Good night, guys. Thanks, Adeline. Good night.